on the shore of Lake Erie, we bring you our game from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome to a game featuring two teams from the AFC. Cleveland squares off against Oakland. Both teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. Leckler is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Brown back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Warfield. Subhead today, John, two of the very best running backs in the league facing each other.
That's for sure. I'm expecting both of them to have a pretty good game out there. It's going to be up to the defenses for both of these teams to play the run tough and not give up any big plays.
Can't wrap them up. Number 41 is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Gain of 6 on the play. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Let's go, beat this.
On the delay, pulls him over. Hendricks comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 41 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hold the look.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Keeps his feet moving. Long is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. Kelly busted through for a few tough yards. 3rd and 6.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Stay at home. It's on. We're coming to rest.
Hands it off. Great fake. Throwing. And the catch is made. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Clear. Clear.
Nickelback in this time.
What's the hard count?
Hand off to the tailback. Hendricks comes up to make the play at the 30. Brown takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Let us big time.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Great move to get free. Number 60 is there on the stop at the 29. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Let's turn it up, D. Watch your man. Hey, let's go.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Let's go. Defense, get ready.
Going long. Almost intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Number 76 will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. The attempt is good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Haynes. Oakland is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Ball on their own 25.
Start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Handed off to the back. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Everything you got. Regular.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Ford is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
He brought some extra guys up on the run blitz. They got penetration, and they shut the play down.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
No more, fella. Here we go.
Nickelback in this time. With the carry, with the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Dixon comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line to keep the drive alive on that catch by Branch.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle or get down the field.
First and 10.
But you know that he's going to make the catch.
First and 10.
All right, now. Be careful. From the start.
Jackson, the deep back. Casper goes in motion. Receives the handoff. Number 35 is there for the tackle.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Do something. Watch the play. Go low.
Allen, the lone back.
Watch your eyes. They ain't got nothing.
With the throw, and the catch is made. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
I'm coming through, baby.
Will.
Only one man back. Number 25, the motion man.
Let's go, dude. Here we go, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 50 is there for the tackle at the 46.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
They'll go from the I formation. Dropping back. Throws it. It's batted away. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
On the offense, number 76.
This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Allen, the lone back. Here they come. Gets rid of it. Michaels comes up to make the play.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Let's do our thing. Hey, here we go.
With the counter play. Parrish is there for the tackle at the 30.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
So that play goes for about 6. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Good shoot. Stay at home.
Going to the left. What a collision. Ford got very good penetration there. That one started off poorly and only got worse.
That defensive line did a better job than the offensive line, and that's how they were able to get penetration to stop that play in the backfield.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play. Daniels, the lone setback. Here comes the blitz. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Parrish comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Stabler sends a man in motion.
So we gonna take it. Check it.
Going to the left. Ford gets right in there and brings him down. They did a good job swarming to the ball and stopping that play.
That's always what you have to do to the run. You have to get penetration. You have to get in their backfield before they can get started. And that's exactly what they did.
The Raiders come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Throwing. Incomplete pass. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
13th play of this drive.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Browns come out in a dime package. Deep throw. Almost picked off. Brown was his intended target. Number 20 with the coverage.
On the play.
Janikowski can tie this game up if he can put it through. The kick sails through the uprights. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Leckler comes in to kick off.
Warfield back deep to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is fielded by Brown. That last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
You can't stop me. Danny.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
You turning it up.
And with a counterplay, strong move. Hayes is there on the stop at the 31. At the end of the first quarter, it's knotted up. Cleveland 3, Oakland 3. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Run again. Don't stop that motor. Keep moving.
The Raiders with a four-man front. Tucks it away. They're going to spot this one at the 33-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Third and 2.
Gain of 2.
Ball
Third
on the
and a deuce.
33-yard line.
Let us dictate. Lock it up.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3 with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain. Good defensive stay in there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 21-yard line. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Watch the back. Good shoot. Hey, watch the screen. They soft, man. Lucky. Keep it up.
They give it to the halfback. Ford is there on the stop at the 25.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Solo. Blue down.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back with the throw, and this pass is completed. And it's good for a first down.
The result of the play is a first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go, D. Watch the play.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off. This one will be spotted at the 38. So that tackle was his third. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
One back. Yeah, let's go, baby. They ain't got nothing.
Allen, the lone back.
Everything you got.
They're blitzing with the pass. He hits his receiver, and he is bumped out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Stay at home.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 47. It's his third tackle of the contest. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Hey.
Only one man back. Brown goes in motion.
Let's go now. All right, now.
Under pressure. He's going to run it. Michaels is there on the stop. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
Looking to convert on third down, they have to get it to the 42.
Over swing right. We're talking about
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Hey, let's go. Let's turn it up.
They give it to the halfback. Play action with the throw. He hits his receiver. Number 31 comes up to make the play at the 23.
That was a heck of a throw. The ball had to be in the one spot and the only spot where it could be thrown.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 23-yard line.
Good shoot. Come on. Here I go.
Direct snap to the back. The running back will throw with the catch. The 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
Here's what they did to get the touchdown. They make the defense think it's a run when they give it to the back. But then he pulls it in and slings it to a teammate. And after all that stuff happens, heck, they end up in the end zone.
The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving till they finally got the touchdown.
Leckler is just about ready to kick this one away.
Brown back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Brown. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out. Ball on their own 25.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let us dictate. Let's go. Stay both left.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Direct snap to the back, and he's going to throw. He hits his receiver. Hayes comes up to make the play at the 45. And so the back comes out. It looks like he's going to run it, but instead is able to complete a pass for a first down. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Solo. Solo. Here we come. Be careful.
The Browns come out in the bunch formation. Hand off to the tailback. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. Short gain. Big hit by the defensive end. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Get my cat back. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Yeah, let's go,
The Raiders with a 4-man front with the pass, and he makes the grab. Millen is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
The Browns come out with 3 receivers tight, throwing, and this pass is completed. Atkinson comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
So they're inside the 20, need to get a touchdown. Newsome goes in motion. Pass play here on first down. Closing in, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Browns.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Number 76. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is handled by Allen. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up. We got to believe in this all day. Come on.
He hands it off. They'll spot this one at the 26-yard line. That's the fourth stop he's made today.
They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Casper comes in motion.
Let's go, let's go. Get some sweat going. Everything you got. You got to have it, D. Tampa.
Hand it off. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 26.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
1 yard gain on that play. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Not here, not now. Danny. It's too much for us.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Michaels brings him down before he can reach the marker. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
You're never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that third down situation.
Leckler comes into the game for the punt. Metcalf lines up deep for the punt return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Brown, the lone back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
Receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Lucky.
Graham will work out of the shotgun.
Defense
Drops
ready.
back. Pump fakes. Gets the pass off. Right on target to the wide receiver. Receiver running and breaks free. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
This is one of those teams that's never out of a game. If you let them get going early, they can really control the tempo of the game. If they fall behind, they have the weapons on the offensive side to put points on the board very quickly.
Number
Cleveland
76
is lined
in
up for
to
the
kick this
kickoff.
one off.
Haynes back to return.
This one is handled by Allen. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. So they have first and 10 here.
Drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. Pass play here on first down. Pressure with the pass. And the catch is made. Houston is there on the stop at the 37.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off, nearly intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Watch each other back. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's ride, man. Clear. Clear. Come on.
Gets rid of it. Michaels is there for the tackle at the 36.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
With the throw, and he goes out at the 24-yard line. The receiver with a lot of open room.
On the play.
First and 10.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Get it up.
Out of the I formation. Stabler sends a man in motion. Little misdirection. Strong move. Number 22 comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Oakland calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Keep it up. I can do it, baby.
Allen in the backfield. He hands it off. Number 72 is there for the tackle.
Holding on the offense. Number 25.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Second and long. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Watch this. You can't stop me. Watch your eyes.
Only one man back.
Here we go.
Tosses it right.
Get it.
And he goes out at the 22.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen. Watch screen.
Cleveland with 6 defensive
Watch
backs.
that screen. You need to run.
Steps up into the pocket with the pass. Slips the tackle. Number 31 comes up to make the play. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Soft lob to the end zone. Trying for the end zone before halftime.
This is just a beautiful play to force the incompletion. I mean, he gets up high, and he turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
Let's ride, man. Let us big time. Off the run. It's showtime, baby. All day, baby. Come on.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, swings it out to the right. They'll spot this one at the 1. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Dropping back to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And so just like that, pass, catch, touchdown. Janikowski will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The extra point attempt is good. The offense in complete sync that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get that kind of effort, it puts a surge through your whole team. The defense wants to come out onto the field and do their job quickly so their offense can get back onto the field.
Is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Brown back to return. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's go. What's the hard count? Keep moving. You got movement.
Brown on the interception. First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on. It's on. That's the run.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. I'm coming through, baby.
Incomplete pass. Bolitnikov, the intended receiver, on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. They scared. Hey, let's go, Monkey.
Brown makes the catch. 5-yard gain on the play. At the end of the first half, the score is tied. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play. Cleveland will be kicking off to start the second half. Allen back deep to return. Kickoff returned 20 yards. Allen on the return.
John, this was a much-anticipated individual battle that we expected between the two running backs, but that hasn't materialized to this point.
Neither one of these guys have really been able to get into a groove. Turnovers do that to you most of all. But I was expecting a little more fireworks from both these guys.
Gives the ball off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Second and 11. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, D. Hey, watch the screen. Fresh strong. Get it up. Set. Be careful. Hey.
Hands it off. Play action. With the throw, right on target to the wide receiver. Scott comes up to make the play at the 30.
pass up the ball. Get him stopped. Hold it, baby, hold it.
They'll put this one in the air, trying to convert. Throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Leckler is ready to punt this one away. Metcalf looks like he's ready for the return. From the 20-yard line, keeps his feet moving.
49-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
They soft, man.
Brown, the lone back.
Let's go, be through. On the 10. Here we go.
Hand it off. Tatum is there on the stop at the 30.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking, but blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
It's second down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Watch it fake.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Watch screen. Defense, get
Looking
ready.
to run it here. Number 60 comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go. Watch out. Watch your man.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. And it's caught. Tatum is there for the tackle at the 50-yard line. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Watch the snap down. Hey, watch
The
that
Raiders
screen.
with a
Here we
4-man
go.
front. Hand off to the tailback. Millen is there on the stop.
On the
Brown
carry.
picks up a couple
3-yard
on the
gain
delayed
on the
handoff.
play.
It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Be careful.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. They'll go with a play fake with the throw, and the catch is made. And a fumble. The Raiders scoop it up. A great job by the defense to strip the ball. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
In a tight game, you never want to be one-dimensional. But they're on the verge here if the first down running doesn't improve. This is one of those guys that you can't let get behind you. You have to give up some of those shorter completions underneath.
First and 10.
On the 41-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go, D. Here we go, baby.
Almost every time they've tried to run the ball on first down, they've had little or no success.
This boils down to the offensive line allowing too much penetration. The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Here we go. Ain't no thing. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Allen,
So we
the
gonna
lone
take it.
back.
Don't stop that motor. Deuce it, deuce it.
He's going for it all. He made the catch. Touchdown, Oakland.
The defense just didn't look like they were together on that one. There were guys moving around and looked like they didn't know who was supposed to go where. This is one of those situations where everybody has to be in the right page out there.
Janikowski comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Starting to get into the groove. That's 14 consecutive points.
It sure seems like they've figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
Leckler will be
is
kicking
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Brown back to return.
Nice distance. This one is taken by Warfield.
They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Brown in the backfield. Warfield in motion.
Let's go, boys. Play it.
With a counter play. They'll spot this one at the 26-yard line. He records his 3rd tackle of the game. Brown gets the call on the counter. Short gain about a yard. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get it, son. Get some swat going. What's the
Out of the I formation. Newsom, the man in motion.
I'm coming through, baby. Play hard and fast, baby.
The blitz is on with the pass. It'll be 3rd down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
Receiver on the play. Third and 9. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Tampa.
Only one man back. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Good 3rd down conversion on that catch by number 86.
Yeah, and you talk about a guy who will make every catch there is. This is your guy. His hands are so big, they just kind of swallow the football.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's do our thing.
The Raiders come out on a 4-3. Tosses it left. Hendricks is there on the stop at the 38. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. On the 10.
Kelly, the lone setback. Graham sends a man in motion.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Do something.
Drops back. He's going to run it. Number 83 is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
3rd and 6.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun. Hand off to the tailback. Hendricks makes the stop before the 1st down is reached. Not getting the 1st down, that will probably bring out the punter. Allen will go back to accept this punt. And he chooses not to return this one. Ball at their own 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go. We coming to wreck. We like to crack the wolves. Watch your man. They ain't got nothing. Get it, son. Keep the throttle down.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Stepping up.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
7-yard line.
Get my cut back. Yeah, you see me.
Number 25, the motion man.
Get some swat going. Danny.
Dropping
Danny,
back.
baby. Come on.
Closing in, sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 7.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Here we go. What you got for me? Let's do our thing.
Cleveland comes out in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. He's pushed out at the 21-yard line.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
Blue down. Stay posted up. Yeah,
Hand it off to the back. Gets him. Michaels is there on the stop at the 26. Allen picks up some tough yards there.
Second and 5. Ball on the 26-yard line.
From the start. Lucky. Play football.
Cleveland comes out in a dime package. Drops back. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. This one will be spotted at the 45-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. At the end of 3, the score is 24-17. Raiders.
24. The Browns. 17.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Ball on their own 45.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Go make a play. You gotta believe it. It's our day. Come on.
They'll pass on first down. With the pass, hits the tight end, and he has room to run. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Hey, watch the counter. Here I go. Hey, here we go. Hey, do something. Hey.
Hand it off to the back. Number 27 is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
8th play of this drive.
There we go.
He gets the handoff on the delay. Houston comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. Allen takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Watch the play. Let's go.
The Browns come out in a dime package.
It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be in that one. When he sees a rush coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch out. Keep your head up, big boy.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Turn it up, D. From the start. Let's go. Be good.
This one is handed off. Dix is there for the tackle. Oakland comes up short on 3rd down again. Leckler will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Under 10. Play football. Let's go. Bring it up.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Go, D.
And with a counterplay, this one will be spotted at the 18. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
2nd and long coming up here. Only 1 man in the backfield. Here they come. Takes off. Number 60 is there on the stop. He might have lost yardage after being flushed out of the pocket.
They do a good job of holding their positions. He just didn't have anywhere to go. That's called containment.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here.
On the 18-yard line.
This too easy.
Graham out of the gun. This one is handed off. Throwing. And he fails to hang on to that one.
He's a competitor out there, and he wants the ball in pressure situations. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 34-yard line.
Ball on their own 34.
Start the drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Allen is the deep back. Branch comes in motion.
Go, baby, rock and roll. Watch your man.
Pressure coming. Throws it. And it's complete. Number 20 is there for the tackle at the 39. Stabler completes that one, and it goes for about 4 yards. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So low, so low.
Allen, the lone back. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. Number 20 had the coverage on the play.
Grant, the intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 39-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Stay at home.
Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. The defensive end makes a good stop, denying them a 1st down. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. This one goes out of bounds.
Down by a touchdown, going on offense, time running out. It doesn't get a whole heck of a lot better than this.
Ball on their own 6.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Come on. Over to the right.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Millen comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line. Brown with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Oh, we go deep. Yeah, let's go, baby. Watch in.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Atkinson is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Watch each other back. Let's ride, man. Get it up. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Get that back.
With the pass, knocked away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. We coming to wreck.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Millen comes up to make the play at the 29. 9-yard gain.
On the play.
Third and under a yard.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's get some. Don't be now. Be strong.
Out of the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Tatum is there on the stop at the 43. They pick up 14 yards on 3rd down.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. Play football. Play hard and fast.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Looking for something long. What a catch. Atkinson is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
We turning it up. Let's go. Defense, get ready. Let's go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Stepping up, long throw. Drops the interception. He goes deep downfield and is lucky it's not picked off.
That's one of those times when you see a guy make a great play in the ball, but not come up with a catch.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Be careful. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Under 10. Good,
Gives the ball off. Great move to get free. Number 83 is there on the stop at the 18-yard line. Brown rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ninth play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
18-yard line.
Do something.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Newsom comes in motion. Gets rid of it. A little behind, but he has it. Hayes is there for the tackle at the 2, and they go with a no huddle. Throws to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
The one person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
They've got a 2nd and goal now with time winding down. They're focused on tying it up.
Let's go now. We like to practice.
Nickelback in this time. Throws one up in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Very interesting defensive call that time, John.
They were looking for the pass, and everything developed just the way they expected. They just couldn't make the play.
Number 76 will tie it up here in the 4th quarter by converting this extra point. The extra point attempt is good, and that ties it up. Less than 2 minutes remaining.
We've got plenty of time to see another score in regulation. Hey, whoever scores last is going to win this one.
Cleveland is lined up for the kickoff. Allen back deep to return.
Good distance. This one is fielded by Allen.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of games. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throws it. He can't bring it down inbounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Brown was the intended receiver on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
On the ground. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. Number 27 is there for the tackle
Holding
at the 32.
On offense. Number 78.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
On the 15-yard line.
Blue jam. Back it up, baby.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. There he goes. Willis comes up to make the play. At the 17. He's flush in the pocket, isn't able to get anything close to what they needed.
Throwing the ball in that situation would have made more sense. The receivers have to do a better job recognizing the coverage and breaking off their routes.
It's showtime, baby. So we gonna take it. Don't stop.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
They can't get the first on the running play, and in a tie game, it looks like they'll punt.
3-yard gain on the play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. They'll spot this one where it went out.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Keep moving. Everything you got. It's on.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Number 21 is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
Let's screen.
Keep the throttle down.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
On the 42-yard line.
On the 10.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure going deep. Almost intercepted. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
That's the second worst thing that can happen to a defender, to drop one like that. The absolute worst thing is to have your man beat you for 6.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Alert, 5. Lucky.
Throwing. And the catch is made. Jones makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Third down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32.
This is it.
I'm coming through, baby.
Lock it up.
Warfield moves in motion.
Watch out.
Handed off to the back. Millen stops him short of the marker. A couple of tries in a short yardage scenario, and they can't get it done. An important kick here. This is for the lead.
Up for the field goal.
That gives them the lead here in the final period.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Squib kick short. From the 1-yard line. Not much on that return.
No, they had him fumbling and bumbling all around before the 20, and that return was over before it ever got anywhere.
Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Watch it.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Be careful. Stay back side.
Pass play here on first down.
He's got a great move that he uses to get to the quarterback, and he showed it to everyone that time.
He's rushing the offense back to the line.
Here we go, baby.
Hill stopped the clock with a spike.
Any third down in this drive is like a second down, because they'll be going for it on fourth down. So if the play doesn't get him a first here, they should look to get it out of bounds.
Come on. Sable. Watch each other.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Dropping back. Steps up, gets the pass off, and the catch is made. Number 31 is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. They'll head right back to the line. With the throw. They're going to spot this one at the 25-yard line. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Be physical. All right, now.
Oakland calls a timeout. That's their last one. So this could be the last play of the game.
On the 25-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
This is it. He has to throw it as far as he can. They just barely have a prayer or some kind of a defensive penalty to give them another shot. James is there for the tackle at the 36. The final score is Cleveland 27, Oakland 24. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited.